Hi. Hi, sorry, I was making hot chocolate, but I saw that there was stuff in the chat, so let me look at it. Oh, hi, Chain. Hi, Twy. How you guys doing? I'm hardly ever this early. Yeah. Welcome. Oh, you had a phone interview. Okay. Well, second round tomorrow. Ooh. Literally right across the street from my current job. You know, like in France, we actually have a thing that the employers can put in contracts to, like, you know, prevent us from getting a job too close to the current one. It's so mean. I'm really hoping that it goes well, Chain. I believe in you. And yeah, I know. I mean, it also depends. If it's exactly the same job, then it's like, yeah, sometimes they won't allow it. But it's like, you can contest it. You can be like, hey, that's unfair. Like, leave me alone. Leave my ass alone. Sometimes it's just like, you can't just do that across the street. But most of the time, I feel like they don't give a fuck. Wow, Mag. Hi, Misery. Hi, Chasm. Hi, Twirly Whirly. Insane. How you doing? I'm so happy for you, Chain. I hope it goes well, and I believe in you, and I really hope that you can get out of that fuck-ass job of yours. Because, holy shit, the amount of things you've told me about it that are actually insane and illegal, makes me want to scream. I made hot chocolate. I'm seriously considering eating the other half of that big ass sushi and ordering the same thing tomorrow. Oh my god, it was that good. And then surviving on cheap food next week. I suppose. It's really not. I'm a butcher right now, and this is a job to be a plumbing department sales advisor. I mean, I hope it's like at least I hope you get like a better employer. Could not be more different. Yeah. I hope it's more enjoyable and, like, you have a better boss. It is very different. Damn. Why am I lagging? I've had problems, recently, and I'm just like, I don't really know what to do aside from going to a doctor about it, but I really, really don't want to go to the doctor, but I might have to. I have, like, what I thought was eczema on my lips, and I don't know if it's eczema anymore because it's getting worse. Um, I don't know. I don't really know. It keeps coming back no matter what I do. It's just like, and it's getting really worse, like, lately. In the past, like, week or so, it's been really awful. And my lips are all fucked up and, like, red and rough, and I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with me? It's 35, 40 hours a week guaranteed, so even if the pay is a little lower, I don't really care. Cannot be worse than what I currently have. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, at least that you would have stable hours. That would be good. But yeah, I don't know. I've had this, and I'm just like... I hate going to the doctor, but I don't think I have a choice at this point. Like, it's there, and I don't know what to do about it. It's, like... It's really uncomfortable, also. I'm paid big salary. I'm, like, 25 cents over the minimum wage, so I've been there 3 years, so really, I don't give a fuck. Yeah... Yeah, I mean, I have to make an appointment, in the first place, which I don't know when I'm gonna get one, because it's, like, the holidays, and I don't know if anyone's available. Maybe I'll try to go to the pharmacy and see if they have something, I guess. Because maybe at the pharmacy they can give me something, and just, like... I hate going to the doctor for stupid shit like this. It's just annoying. It's just like, sometimes I'm like, ugh. I want this to go away on its own, but it's not going away. I'm back with my tea and my sushi. My greed sickens me. Treat yourself, Meg. I'm unable to participate in the conversation. Yeah? No worries. I hope all is well or is going to be well. Yeah, I hope so too. I just don't... Not sure what the exact topic is. There were like 2 topics at once, like basically to recap, Chain is having interviews for a new job, today and tomorrow, and I'm having an issue with, like, a health issue, like a skin issue specifically, and it's really annoying, and it's getting worse, and I have to see a doctor about it soon. I don't know. I'm busy with Genshin? Why quote-unquote Genshin? What does that mean? Mostly AFK, I'm busy with Genshin. You know why? No, I don't. Oh, okay. Yes. I think I know what you mean, yeah. My bad. My bad. I mean, especially not here, I would say. They can ban my live account? Oh, they can? What? The fuck? I didn't know. Damn. Okay. So, yeah, let's change the subject then. Yeah. Mm, okay, I'll finish my chocolate and put it away. Alright, let's put on some fun toggles. Oh my god, guys. Guys! Oh, I forgot to mention. I just finished a piece of Kazuskara art that I had been working on for months. And I finished it yesterday. And I'm so happy. And I'll post it on Twitter, like, soon. I need to, like, schedule it. Maybe I'll schedule it for tomorrow. I don't know. Something. But I'm excited to show you because I've been working on it for so long. It was just, like, mostly the thing was that it was, like, really... Yay! Mostly the deal was that it was like way out of my comfort zone, so I was not stuff that I was not used to drawing at all. Yay! I really do need to draw again. I haven't even renewed my Clip Studio subscription. Oh yeah. I need to I wonder if I need to upgrade mine. I don't think I need to right now. It's like, I don't have the latest version of it. But it's like, I don't want to spend money on Clip Studio right now. Also, I've been using Procreate a lot, so... I did some art on Procreate at work today. Fucking yay. But anyway, I'm really happy about the result of that one, and I'll show it to you guys on Twitter or something. Okay, let me get on the game. Fuck. Do you have the older version on PC when you used to only have to buy it once? Well, you can still do that. It's just that if you get the one-time purchase, you don't get updates. And I feel like it's still, like, for me at least, it's still more it's better to do it like this because I don't want to pay for a subscription when I'm not interested in all the updates. Like sometimes, like, I'll upgrade it if a really, really good update rolls out or something. And then it's like a one-time update, like one-time, like, older, what the fuck am I talking about? One-time purchase of an upgrade, which is some money, but I feel like it's cheaper to do it that way than do the subscription. I'm not paying fucking subscription for art. You can still buy the thing once. Yeah, I mean, they like to make you believe that you couldn't for a while, but you can still do it. It's just that they're trying to advertise, like, their subscription system. Even honestly, like, it really depends. If you're drawing professionally or something, I feel like you could get, like, justify a subscription. But if you're doing this for fun and, like, for, you know, for making, like, the art that I do, like, the merch stuff and, like, the Kazuhara art and everything, I don't need, like, the super crazy, like, stuff. I needed the 3D models, the liquify tool. That's what I needed. And I feel like I can do with what I have right now. I don't need more, so I'm not gonna upgrade. And the thing works as it is. I only draw on my tablet now. It's like $35 a year. $35 for what? What are you using, like, what software are you using? If you're doing it professionally, you'd be using Photoshop, not Clip Studio. I guess you're right. That's not exactly what I meant when I said professionally. That's my bad. I didn't express myself very well, but if you're trying, I don't really know how to explain this. From what I've seen, artists at Hoyo used to use Paint Tool Sai not that long ago. Really? I mean, Paint Tool Sai is a solid software. There's just some I actually don't know if the newer version of it has the stuff that Clip Studio has. I know it's missing some features. I know there was not like a symmetry ruler in it, and I don't think there was a liquify tool from what I remember, which is what I need a lot, or like, 3D models, stuff like that. You can't really get that in Paint Tool side. You kind of have to make do. Um, unless yeah, it doesn't have a lot, but it's a really solid software for just art, like it's comfortable. I At some point I had to quit Psy and shift to studio, like Clip Studio, because of like uh um like symmetry stuff for like live 2D models specifically, and just like in general a ton of shit that Psy didn't have. But I still think it's a great software. The moment I got my iPad, I never opened it again. That's fair. Paint Tool Sai is just so hard to get legitimately. It gave my first laptop a virus because I clicked on the wrong thing. Really? At some point, like the first version of Sai that I got was not legit. It was a cracked version, I'm sorry. But I used it for so many years that at some point I was like, I should just buy it at this point. And I bought it. I actually have a legit version of Sai, just because at some point I felt bad. I was like, I've been using that fucking software for so long that I should just buy it. So I did. It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that expensive, from what I remember. Um I just feel bad for the guy who makes it. Like, everyone pirates his software, and it's like, that's a legit guy working on this. I don't know. Um he started meowing out of nowhere. That's weird. I can't add anything to this because I'm a baby, and I am baby, and I've been slowly learning to draw. That's okay. I mean, are you drawing digitally or traditionally right now, Twy? Let me put the sound back on. Traditionally, okay. Yeah, like, it's just like, software stuff. It's like, there's a lot of them. I think it's just like, once you settle on one, it's nice to have your comfort. And it's hard to switch. I had a hard time with switching to Clip Studio, specifically because of the interface. But I found someone on, like, I think it was Twitter or Tumblr, and they were like, oh, for people who are switching, like going from Psy to Clip Studio, like, here's a way to organize your interface, because you can change the Clip Studio interface like kind of however you want. Um, if you want to change the interface to something that looks like Psy, you can do this. And I'm just like, wow. So I made it
So this
look
is
like...
the other Durin, huh?
Oh god, okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna finish my thought. I made it look like Paint Tool Site, and it was so much easier to learn how to use it after this. But yeah, also, yeah, pick up that pencil. Hell yeah, Twy. I'm glad you're learning. That's, well, where we all start. Alright, we're gonna play the quest now. I'm gonna go on auto. What the fuck is this? Are you guys seeing this? Are you serious? On fucking Dragon's Spine! At least you're learning. I got a major disappointment. What? Why? Meg, I don't know. I swore I thought I did all of them.
If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero.
And you just thought you'd be nice all of a sudden?
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Oh my god, Hazuki.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh,
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
you're finally here! Boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh no, that sucks, Chain. I'm so sorry. God.
Oh, you're here too.
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Refuses to elaborate.
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Fucking Scar and his short-ass shorts in
Well,
Dragon's Spine.
physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over.
But if that happens...
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand, Chain. That sucks, though. Goddamn.
And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
The magic, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
What?
I see.
I don't see. Ah!
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was
Aw, look at
greeted by
him.
a clay figure, a child molded by the sage witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. and he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
Hmm. Just so you know, guys, I am reading the conversation. I'm just, like, I want to get through this quest, so I'm not replying to everything, but I am seeing all of you.
What is this place?
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Lol.
Albedo?
Albedo.
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Oh my god, he's tiny.
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
Oh.
At least you're still human-shaped.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different
Cat
appearance
Guy.
too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
Our main characters?
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Let's take a look around. They look so fucking silly. He's just on the table. Table. Is that a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration and then their mind went blank?
Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Over here. I found something.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat.
Oh.
And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter is about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
What a crazy ass screenshot. There are some places we can check.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten.
Do you think we could just destroy it?
Why would you want to do that?
Be it the calamity headed for Mondstadt or my inability to leave behind a story of my own, doesn't it all come down to the fact that this heart never truly died? What if, here in this story, we could finally destroy it?
Could Aunt Alice's magic really allow us to do what's theoretically meant to be impossible?
Either way, it's an intriguing idea. I'm not opposed to giving it a shot.
Look at him!
It's just... I'm still afraid someday even you guys will end up forgetting me. If there's even the slightest chance it'll prevent that, I'm willing to try anything. But I'm not sure if I can destroy it on my own. Chances are, I'm gonna need your help again. So please, everyone, help me destroy this heart, once and for all!
Let's take another look around first. Jesus. Fuse it with the heart of the evil dragon. Should I try both? Should I do like the destroy one first?
The evil dragon's heart continued to beat, as if
That's okay,
waiting
Chain.
for the little dragon to accept it as his own.
Looks like we have no choice but to get this done. Whatever happens next, Durin is going to need all of our help. Is everyone ready?
Durin and I need to check out a few other spots. Okay, I think this is the only two things. Oh, wait, there's the mini dragon. He's over there. Mini Durin.
There you are.
Oh, hello there.
Hey, it's Mini Durin again! What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just like before.
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited.
Excited!
I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human. It's all thanks to that clay man. He's the one who talked me into it. And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the clay man said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either. So, are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten, and so was the little dragon born anew.
Finally, a happy ending! must be the last step, right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
But then why are we still here?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow! You're all so serious all of a sudden.
Oh god.
Durin, are you alright?
No.
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Hey, what kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it. What choice does he have?
Time is running out.
Oh.
So, will the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or will he simply give in?
What's up with the narrator?
Oh.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
I don't have enough story things, though.
The little dragon and his companions blank. Blank again.
Hi, Emo. How you doing? Thank you for the fart.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Shit.
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
Hi,
I
Atsuko.
had a feeling this would happen.
How you doing, Atsuko? Welcome. Okay, I pull up.
Okay, I pull up.
What's happening to the others?
Oh god, what happened?
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Oh no.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending.
Wait, what?
Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
I love the effect that they put on her voice. It's like really cool. Everyone is so polite in this chat.
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Give in, I guess. Just wait. Is that what we're doing? We're waiting?
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
I guess we wait.
Would he?
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul.
Oh no.
The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, And in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this me?
Okay, we had that before. Also, hi, Emo and Atsuko, how you guys doing?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
So the story's over?
Oh no! That means Durin... What do we do now?
We die. What? There wasn't any other option, though.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending.
Okay, Alice.
Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
You're with a friend? Hell yeah. Say hi to your friend from me. Even though they don't know me. Wow, you got a 90s streak? That's crazy. Damn, Daniel!
What's going on here?
What's going on?
Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
Oh god, Durin.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
It's possible, it's just not time for the story to end.
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track. But Durin's story, on the other hand...
Needs an author to continue writing it.
As Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue. Because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him, or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
If the story ends now, Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me.
You came so late because you were gift wrapping? That's okay, Atsuko. I hope it was fun. I need to start working on that for my gifts also.
It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works. If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
I'm not afraid.
Then go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
Yay! Yay! Oh my god. I love you, Wanderer.
In that invisible wall, it was as if the little dragon was staring at the uncrossable edge of existence itself.
Break through.
All of a sudden, it began
Herbie says, fuck AI, Zoxo.
So true.
by some transcendent will.
Yay.
Gotta keep going.
Ahead lies only a storyless void.
My consciousness is slipping away.
No!
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not
No.
some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
Yay.
I can't feel a connection.
Wow, this is crazy.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
Oh my god, dude.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to
Come
listen.
on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
I wanted to.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Oh my god, what is this? Okay, no problem, Emo. See you in a bit.
Your story's not over yet.
Yay. Looks so ominous.
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
You wrap your own
Quite a
gift?
brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Oh.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rheindotter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that.
Oh. Oh, I see what you mean, Atsuko. Oh, I'm sorry that you had that experience, Twi, though. That sucks.
Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human. This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
Oh my god.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
What's going on? Oh no, Anya.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon.
The way they like slowed down her animations.
I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate into that? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after. That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after? Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever. For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world.
Whoa.
As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Teyvat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child, do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Yay, Durin!
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Oh my god. Oh.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago.
You have bad short-term memory, Atsuko. I also have that a lot. Like, I have really bad short-term memory. I wouldn't even say it's just short-term, it's just in general, my memory is fucking shit. I need someone to remind me everywhere that you got a medical appointment tomorrow. Same. I feel bad about it because if I forget, it's not on purpose. Yeah, like, obviously it's not your fault.
You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours.
Aww.
Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Aww. Head pats all of you also. Turn the page. This is really lovely. Thank you.
Suddenly, and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was,
okay, I can
could
drink.
the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun.
Aww.
Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew.
The narrator changed.
He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
That's so cool.
Looks like this is the final step.
A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
Yay!
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
Yay! Why is there no music whatsoever, dude?
Stop that! Stay away from me!
I don't know.
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
Oh my god! How do I damage him? Ow! Huh?
Thunder!
What am I supposed to do? What do I do?
Only my story shall endure.
What is happening? Oh, okay. Wow, okay. I saw it though, Meg. I know what you're talking about. I saw the hat shape.
Stay away from me! Stay back!
Oh my god. Yeah, there's no music.
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
It's not the first time this happens. You're the meme E. He didn't have music either.
This time, the light prevails.
Okay.
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over.
It happened during the rear fight also. I didn't have any music. I don't know.
Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
Is that a new outfit? It looks a lot more free.
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed. I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Yeah.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
Yay!
Allow me to just check one thing. Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness!
We did it!
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
And go where? And go where?
You're leaving so soon? Don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy? Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate, not the time for academic discussions.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun.
Look at
All
him.
right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given the extraordinary nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Okay, see ya!
See ya.
So, it's party time next? Huh?
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
Oh, true.
She must have known the moment we finished. Just like she said she would.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Okay. Can you imagine once he meets Kazuha, Durin and Albedo playfully bring up how nicer he acts? Time to embarrass him a little bit. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at her!
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
You had special plans for the traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect.
Had a Hades 2 ad before joining. Welcome back, Emo. Hell yeah, Hades 2.
I chose the traveler
Venti!
as the witness because of the special nature of who he is.
Bro.
It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
Well, you were the only one who understood what was going on.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Hi, Venti.
Huh? What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. And now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it.
She's so pretty.
If only the others were here too. We could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie?
Barbie.
A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
That's crazy.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
So what does it mean? The teacup falls silent. Perhaps the mage's thoughts have already drifted elsewhere.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
And Venti's just gone.
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
So, like, he doesn't have a fate.
There's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Oh.
Not so fast, tone-deaf bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
To make a long overdue wish come true.
Oh?
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments.
Oh.
Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
Oh.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like.
Alice crying.
Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf.
Oh, she's pretty.
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you.
Oh.
I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own.
Oh my god.
If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have
Oh my god,
many
he's
wishes
beautiful.
left to fulfill.
Holy shit. Sorry.
A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
God damn. God damn. Fucking hate. Ah, my eyes are burning. Yes, I am crying. Man, no.
There you go! Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we? Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way, but rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt.
Oh.
Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
Oh my god, that's so amazing. What? Wasn't there something about going to the Knights of Favonius? Where is that? Oh, is this? What's this? It's a... What is this? The talent quest? Okay. Hold on a second. I mean, that was lovely. I really enjoyed that quest, honestly.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it?
You saw right through me.
You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Nice to meet you. We're the only ones here, so yeah.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us.
Okay.
Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry. Just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Gotta do your dailies. I forgot to do mine, like the resin stuff. I forgot. I'm stupid.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier?
No, and it's not on the list either.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
I fear I hate TCG.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Of course.
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
Oh my gosh, she is everywhere.
Ugh! Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
No.
No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes?
No.
Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it.
Okay.
Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Sounds like a lot of work, so how do we factor in exactly?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Why the fuck does my keybinds don't work when I'm playing Genshin? I don't get it. I see what's going on here.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library.
Wait, there's a fucking fishing, like, sort of minigame in RDR2 and you have to collect the fish. I'm doomed when I play this game, guys. When I get to play this game, I'm fucking doomed. Okay?
Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
No, I know, like, but you can.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in.
No, I know, that's what I mean. Like, I love this shit, so I will do it.
We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Ooh. Additional talents. Okay. Okay. Sure. I'm afraid you don't have enough time to play games. I know, but it's like, I'm gonna be fishing.
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
I tried fishing when I was a kid. I think I was about like 9 or 10 also. I didn't get nothing though. It was bad.
Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Teyvat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
You're welcome, Lisa. Money. I got money. Okay. Okay. The following characters. Okay. Okay, interesting. Pick Razor. But Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. But didn't I need to do like a quest before picking him? Yeah, I mean... Okay, I thought I did. Yay, we did it.
Relax.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll try to do a couple. I'm tired, I'm sorry. I just want to get the
Too slow.
the daily rewards.
Quit following me.
Ad Astra.
My god, Emo.
Thank you for. Ad Astra.
Yeah, okay, I missed that one, but that's fine. Okay. Oh. Man, I would probably feel the same way. I
You
would
think I've got a
never
sharp
fish
tongue?
again if that happened to
I
me.
just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Quit following me.
No, I haven't completely leveled them up. I don't have all the materials, so...
I'll take that as a yes then.
What? What? Venti?
Ah, finally, you're here! Do you have a message for me from someone by any chance?
A message, actually,
There's not a single prophecy about you in that dictionary.
Oh.
That's what you were about to say, right?
Yeah, the mages wanted me to come see you anyway, though.
Oh? One moment, then. Your curiosity seems as strong as ever, Barbeloth. Alas, my future will have to remain absent from your dictionary. The wind may be happy to let dandelions trace its form and have poets sing it into verse, but to be contained is hardly its nature. So, dear Barbeloth, please do set your pen down. Words heard on the wind are not meant to be recorded on the page. If you're truly interested in this legend, allow me to fashion it into a poem. I'll be sure to share it with you ladies at our next tea party.
Barbeloth, she.
Barbeloth has always been a reasonable person, and I believe she heard my request. As such, our conversation should be free from interruptions for now.
Wait! Barbeloth was listening in just now? Paimon didn't notice a thing!
Well, she is a Hexenzirkel mage. They all have quite a few tricks up their sleeves.
Still, you noticed right away and even got her
This
to leave us
fuck-ass
alone.
lizard.
Doesn't that make you the real master at cards here?
Given the various practical factors at play, I'd call myself a master with limits.
There you go, being all secretive again. Well, anyway, there wasn't a single thing about you in that dictionary.
Yeah, she just told me to come here and wait.
You being here is enough. Barbeloth's prophecy concerning me may be incomplete, but it's not incorrect. There's something I need to do, and I could indeed use your help.
What is it? You can count on me.
Trusty as always. In that case, Could you play a song with me later?
I mean, sure, but is that all you need me to do?
Yep, that's all. But don't worry, this isn't a performance to decide the fate of some consequential event. It's just a duet between friends. The last time I played this song, the howling gale was my sole audience, and the notes scattered in all directions, leaving only fragments of the melody behind. But now, with a friend like you by my side, why should the wind alone bear witness to this music? Besides, I think my hands will be just that much steadier, playing alongside a trusty friend like you.
I'll play the best I can.
That's all I ask. Now, let's head to the performance venue. If we follow the breeze, we'll be there in no time.
Okay.
All right, let's get going. Just relax and let the winds lead the way.
Yay! Oh my god! We're finally doing shit like this in Mondstadt. That's amazing. They're still, like, blurring the ass, though, for some reason.
No need to hold your breath. In and out. Easy does it. I let the birds know we would be coming, so we won't run into them.
Ooh, okay, sure. He's farting real hard. He is. We're going there. We're going there.
Don't worry. It's just a little ocean spray. You won't get soaked. Ah, the delightful sea breeze. Go on, breathe it in.
For some reason. Yeah, because it's like if it's Skara, you can see his whole ass cheek. No.
Huh. This island looks kind of familiar.
We've been here. This island, is it special? Well, probably.
Not always. It was once an isle like any other. An ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Until seeds of stories were brought here by the wind and cultivated by time.
Sure.
And in due course, the wind brought forth new tales, and time caused them to grow into legends. So with that, allow me to welcome you in truth to this island favored by time, traveler. This is the place where time and wind met in the distant past.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You suddenly sound so serious, Tone Deaf Bard. Paimon's not sure she's following this conversation anymore either.
Fret not, dear Paimon. The best stories always start with a bit of suspense and intrigue. I told you about this before, remember? About how I encountered time at the Thousand Winds Temple and received some help? Well, it was because of time's help that those first winds of freedom were able to blow so strongly. But forceful gales like that are most suited to wiping things clean, not helping things grow. So, after a few crises in Mondstadt were resolved, I made the winds gentler. Just strong enough to bolster the people in times of need without knocking them off their feet.
So we're here now to do what exactly? NT.
Shadows gather in the distance. I'm sure you felt it too. I've heard about the Pyro Archon's face-off with the ruler of death, Renova, and what happened to the Fatui Harbinger, the captain.
What the fuck?
And that's not even mentioning how abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt.
What?
I fear the impending crisis may be beyond what humans alone can solve. In light of that, I need to be prepared. It is the Animo Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead.
Oh boy.
But if I whip up a gale of such strength in Mondstadt City, it would just turn the place upside down. Clothes, hats, the flowers that rest on people's balconies.
My streak may be 90 streams today, but reality is 165. Fuck ass Twitch. I'm sorry about that. That fucking sucks. Your streak is at 33? That's a lot. How do I don't even realize how much I stream. Like, whenever y'all told me, y'all tell me, my stream is at, 90, I'm like, it's been 90 streams since that one time? I can't comprehend it.
That's why I chose to do it here.
What the fuck?
A place where I once offered an ode to time. Who knows? Perhaps time shows this island special favor precisely on account of my lovely, lovely music.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
so is this place really that special? It sure doesn't look like it. There's a tide that ebbs and flows, and a bunch of birds that come and go. It just seems normal.
Time's impact on things isn't limited to what the eye can see. Think of it like a ripe sunsetia.
What?
If the outer peel remains intact, it's nearly impossible for the average person to tell whether the fruit inside is ripe. But even the tiniest hole in said peel will cause the fruit to rot, starting from that spot. Nestled in the hands of time, not one blemish marks this island's peel. Thus, time's influence on its very essence remains hidden to all. At the most fundamental level, of course, all things that lack time's favor will be erased at some point. But with the power that remains here, I can leverage time to draw a boundary around the wind.
What the fuck is happening? To be fair, my streak could be way higher, but sometimes you forget to announce the streams in Discord, so I missed some. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I tried to remember, but if I'm tired, I'll just forget. I'll be disabled, so I'm gonna take any chance to rest I can get. Yeah, of course, none of you are obligated to come every stream, obviously. I had a nice little streak before this too, but then there came a day I couldn't watch until 11, and it turned out Mr. ended stream early. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happened. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? I don't care about the streak, it's nice, but I don't like how FOMO it is. I totally understand. I totally get you.
That way, the outside world won't notice a thing, no matter how powerful of a gale I whip up here. Of course, as the one requesting help, I should offer something in return. That's why I invited you here, Traveler. So we could perform an ode to time together. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, and I can lend you an instrument if you need one.
Hold on, I'm trying to... There's a fucking thing that showed up on my Twitch thing. And it's hiding, half of the chat. Give me a break, man. Oh my god, duh! I do not care about the drops. Also, it helps me keep my routine. Weeks without streams feel so empty. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll need breaks, but I miss it after a week. I'm ready.
Great. Let's get started.
Okay. Whoa.
Ah, looks like our music has moved some in our audience to step on stage.
Huh?
but that's against concert rules, so let's usher them out.
Okay.
I understand your love for music, of course. But for now, I'm going to have you leave the premises. Think you can get away?
Squall and Fury.
All right, that should do it. That was an exquisite performance, Traveler. Thank you.
That power you unleashed just now.
Don't worry. That power was mine and mine alone. No external help was involved. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument so that it might play melodies lovelier still.
Uh-huh.
Ha! So you do have some tricks up your sleeve. What else are you hiding, huh?
Oh, Paimon. How many tricks could I possibly have? I only have 2 sleeves, after all.
Okay, smartass.
You know that's not what Paimon meant, Tone Deaf Bard.
I have a feeling the wind is gonna be pretty strong today. We should head back to Mondstadt and tell people to hold on to their hats.
Okay. I don't know if it's because I'm tired, but I understood like half of this. I should probably stop streaming. I'm really tired. How many fates do I have? I have 40. 40 fates for, I don't know. That laugh sounded so rich. Really now? Do you laugh in Euro? I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that's like the opposite of the map. Let's go. Yeah, let me try. I've somehow ended up back here. Columbina. Columbina, help me. Columbina, save me. I don't think so, Meg. It's just like dialogue when you enter, I guess. That's so sad. The music's so sad. No, she's not here. I miss her. That's crazy. Let me grab all the things. It'd be funny if Sandrona was here now. Dude, I would be I would be screaming. I miss Columbina. I can't believe we have to wait like how much time? Like another 4 or 5 weeks? How much is it? I think it's 4. Another month to see her again. I finished the boss for Bina. It was like great. I collected so many pearls before this will be easy. And she doesn't use them. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry. Also guys, I know it's like kind of early, but I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm really tired. And there's some stuff I need to do before bed. You still have anecdotes? Yeah, I haven't been doing them. Oops. I need to do them at some point. Thank you for the head pat. I appreciate it. Yeah, the music here is like sad. Unlucky time to be EP. Why? Why is it unlucky? The 40-minute would be enough to do the witch quest and anecdotes. Yeah, no, I really don't have the energy for that right now. Should I save the witch quest for the next time I stream? Because, or can I just do these off stream? Is it not that big a deal? The thing is, like, if I do them now, I'm just not gonna understand anything because I'm so tired. Like, I barely followed what was going on in Venti Story Quest. You don't have to stream them, but they are fun. I mean, I will do them, I just don't know if I'm gonna stream them. It depends. I guess I can, like, I'm not in a rush to do them or anything, so I can just wait until next time. But yeah, this is why, like, I have to stop. I just don't want to, like, look at them and just not understand anything that's going on, if that makes sense. It also really shows you can do them on an exploration stream. Yeah, for sure. Oh my god. I am dead tired. It's... Jesus, I should go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. You don't gaff about the meta anyway, so don't need the buffs the quest give. Yeah, no, absolutely not. But I do like that there's a story behind them. It's nice. I
Good
mean,
night and wet dreams.
Thank you, Herbie. I appreciate it. Good night and wet dreams. Alright, I'm gonna see who I can raid and then I will go. But thank you guys so much for watching. Even though the stream was a little bit shorter. But thank you guys so much. Shut up, me! Jesus Christ, I muted! Yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you again, like, for, I'll see you on Friday for more Hades 2. And in the meantime, I hope y'all have wonderful nights or days. Let me see who I can read. Who's there? Who's streaming? Lizard Beth. Doing some art. Shit. Wrong button. Lizard Beth. Art. Alright. Starting to raid now. It's gonna take a couple seconds. I'll see y'all again on Friday for Hades 2. Bye. Love y'all.